Now, if you can't get your barbecue going, no worries. We've got a recipe just for you. Salad ceviche. Sounds interesting. Can't wait to see what Paul's got in store.
Now, ceviche means you're cooking the fish using an acid such as lime juice. First up, well, let's cut the snapper. I've got a lovely piece of snapper here from my fishmonger, thanks very much. Beautiful, fresh piece. And quite simply, I'm just going to slice that. Just nice little thin slices. You can go thinner if you want. The thinner they are, you'll find the quicker it'll cook. So that goes in the bowl. Beautiful fresh lime. Now, all you do is simply, that fish very slowly will start to go opaque, which means it's cooking. Now, the longer you leave it in, the more cooked it gets. And I'm just going to leave it there whilst I prep the rest of the salad. So, you know, in 5 minutes or 6 minutes, I'm going to be putting that in the salad. Look at that. It's a beautiful, beautiful chorizo. It's been smoked. It's almost like a salami. That's cooked. So if you're on the boat, Theo, and you've got a piece but you don't have a heat source, you don't have to cook it. Just finely dice it and chuck it in. You do need to cook the blood sausage though. So again, we're just going to cube the blood sausage. It's nice and sticky. So those two flavours are going to combine with the sourness of the lime that is in the fish. And then to play off with all of that, I'm going to add a bit of bitterness using grapefruit segments. So Theo's got a little bit of rocket somewhere. And then to that, I'm going to add one of my favourite vegetables, which you probably have guessed by now because I think I've used it in almost every cook. So that's in. Fish is still going opaque. That's cooking nicely. Ruby red grapefruit. Beautiful. So, nice sharp knife. You want to take that pith off. So what you got left with is these little lines, and that's where the skin is. You want to cut in between the skin so that you can get the segment out like that. Put those in. Now I'm going to take my fish. As you can see, it's gone quite opaque. It's looking good. If I tip that in, all that lime juice would make it way, way, way too sour. So what I'm going to do is just put it in this bowl and let that sit for a minute. Sausage and chorizo goes in. What I also like about all of this is the colour we're building. And lastly, before we put the fish in, herbs, some lovely coriander, and just roughly chop. We've got the juice out. This obviously is going to see how it's textured, firmed up, if you can see that in the camera. Now, to finish, lovely bit of good old Australian olive oil. Because of the bitterness in the lime juice and the grapefruit, you need quite a sweet dressing. I just opted out. I figured I'm not going to get the Theo to, do a Cabernet syrup on the boat. Instead, 4-leaf balsamic, and be quite generous with it because you need that sweetness. Give it a good mix. Nice, generous, looks good. Time to plate. You can just eat it out of the bowl if you want, but a nice little plate. So there you have it. You can get it in my cookbook. You can get it off the website. More importantly though, Theo, I want to see a picture of you making this on the boat. Text me or call me.